Welcome back to another episode of the Prop Culture Podcast. Initially, I just want to kick off this and thank our sponsors. First off, Dolly Concreting for all your concreting needs around Toowoomba and the regions, dollyconcreting.com.au.
And our great friends at East Coast Shipping Containers at the Sunshine Coast.
All right, let's get into the podcast. Well, welcome back to another episode of the Prop Culture Podcast. And today, a guest that we've been eyeing off to get on the potty, and that's Diezel Guillonta. Diezel, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, mate. Very well. Just obviously want to kick off and just start with sort of a wrap up of your Harold Matthews season. So you were obviously down at the Bunnies. I did a bit of research before the potty. Me and Sam were having a chat. You made it all the way through to the semi-finals, which is a pretty big effort for you guys. You ended up going down to the eventual winners in the Warriors. How was that season, mate? And so just run us through how it all went.
Oh yeah, the season was super surreal for me. I went down for a training trial at Kiva Park, and they said they keep inviting me to the sessions, and I wasn't really expecting a call down to go down and play mats. But yeah, it was super awesome to me because it really opened up my eyes to the opportunities down there as well, and just going down there playing the season with those boys, it made me feel real comfortable where my footy was at, and it was just it was really good. So, yeah.
With your, I guess, did you go down there for their pre-season as well, mate, before the season, or did they let you stay up in Queensland before they took you down, or were you down there for the whole season?
I started out playing Cyril Connell for South Logan, and I wasn't getting any game time. So I think Brent Hill got me down to South Sydney and play the season out with Harold Matthews.
Yep. So you didn't get much game time with the Cyril Connell team, mate? So you didn't get to play any time with Cyril Connell at all?
Nah. I played a couple of trial matches and that was all.
Yep. Can I just a quick question on that then, mate? Like, I guess you were at school, your schoolboy footy, and you tasted a little bit of Cyril Connell, and then you went down to your Harold Matthews down there in Sydney. What's the difference, did you think, from schoolboy footy, from Cyril Connell to Harold Matthews, mate? Is there much of a difference there at all between them three, or what's your thoughts on that?
Oh, to me, it was definitely it was a big jump for me because just playing schoolboy footies at my age, going down there playing as a bottom major, to me it was a lot faster and was a lot more advanced.
Yeah.
So it took me a bit adjust to those environments down there for those boys and be able to keep up with those players there.
Yeah. So because you're playing on an edge, so you play back row centre. So defensively, I guess the speed of the game down there is probably, like you said, a little bit quicker and a bit more advanced. How do you go defensively on an edge then, mate? Is that something you work at?
Yeah, I went really well down there. They pulled me aside and helped me work on that a lot while I was down there.
Yeah.
So it was just one-on-one defensive on the edge they helped me with, and it really lifted up my skill set when I played down there.
What do you rather play, mate? Back row or centre?
I played centre mostly down there, but I just wore the number 11 jersey.
Did you?
Because the
Fits you a bit bigger?
jersey,
It fits you a bit better, does it? Like,
the centre jersey was actually too big.
We'll cut that out of the podcast, mate. We will not put that in the podcast for you at all. We'll change it around. That's why you had to wear the back rows, so it was a bit so you could fit into it.
One thing they do say about footy is defensively centre is the hardest position, or one of the hardest positions. Was there a certain system that the Rabbitohs had that you had to sort of learn and fit into? Obviously, with your back row, what they do, then your winger sort of following you. Like, how did it take you a while to settle into their system defensively, or did you find it pretty good?
I found it pretty comfortable with the boys down there, especially having Stretch help me out. Campbell Gale will come down there and give me a bit of pointers. And it was pretty cool, and definitely having those boys around me, like my halfback and my back row with Taj, they would especially help me out on that line. So it made me pretty confident in my decisions, and I felt pretty comfortable out there with them.
So with your transition down there, mate, so they took you down there. I guess you lived down there for that period of time. Did they put you in a local league team as well down there, or did they transfer you back up into Queensland to finish your footy up here in Queensland, mate?
Yeah, while I was down there, I didn't play any local league footy. I just stayed with my coach, and we just did our normal weekly trainings and the games on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So I just stayed down there for the season, and after the season finished, I come back up here and play
Just
mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
And just talking about your school footy, so you played at Marsden, that's right? Yep. And how did you find your school footy season? How was that season for you in your last sort of year there?
It was the school season was good. I started off playing Walters with my own age, and we did good. We didn't really get the results we wanted. We were eliminated at the finals. But then Freo gave me a call up to play opens with the boys. And yeah, no, that was really good for me, and I really enjoyed it.
Big jump up from from year 10s to opens, eh?
Yeah, it was a big jump up, especially he had that trust in me to sort of run on that starting center
Yeah.
with those boys, and no, just super grateful for that and for the support I had from Toops and Hayden for backing me, and
We had another Marsden boy on the other day, Tubo Francis. He come on,
yeah,
had a yarn with us, and honestly, like, great head on his shoulders. Obviously, he's a good footy player too. Like the stuff he's done
yeah,
this year. Did you get to like do much? Did you play much footy with him? Is he similar age to you?
yeah. I played he was my captain for this year for Langers and Marsden.
Yep.
So yeah, I played under Toops and Hayden Watson for the rest of the season, and it was really good.
How did you find them? Sort of like he spoke a lot about his leadership in his podcast. How did you find him as a leader?
Oh no, he's a really good leader. My first day of training when I got the call up, he got around me straight away, helped me with all my plays, and just made sure I felt like I was at home and comfortable.
Mate, you got any brothers or sisters or anything? Or any siblings, mate, around?
Yeah, I got a lot of them actually.
You got a lot. Okay, have you?
Yeah,
Are you the youngest or you're the oldest? Or you in the middle?
yeah, I'm the middle child. I got a brother who turns 18 next year.
Yeah, yep. Does he
So
play footy as well, or?
he plays footy at Maple Park.
Yep. Oh, nice, very good. Do you play? What other sports do you play outside footy? Do you play anything else to get yourself away from footy at all, or?
Oh, I just
Don't
want to
tell
have a
me you
little
play
break.
golf as well, do you?
Yeah, a bit. We get down there now, have a little swing. But me and my brother usually just go to the park and set some golf balls on the tee and try to smack it. Like,
Yeah, right.
and other than that, yeah, we just get around down to the park and play some basketball.
Yeah, nice, very good. What else? What else do you do away from footy, mate? Do you do anything else away to get away from things? I'm guessing now, like you are pretty busy with your footy life. Do you get away to relax at all, or do you do anything like that?
Yeah, when I get away, I usually just hang out with my mum, play some music. We're really instrumental family, so
Yeah, okay.
music's our getaway course of sports or any stress.
Yeah, how good's that? What instruments do you play, mate?
Bit of guitar.
Hey, are you sing it too?
No way.
That's good. I just want to go back to
very
something you
good,
mentioned
very good.
before with Stretch. And if people aren't aware who
Yep.
Stretch is, Campbell Graham plays. He's been out all this year, mainly through injury at the Rabbitohs. But someone like him, he was on sort of that verge of New South Wales sort of representation, origin sort of talks when he was fully fit. One of the better defensive centers in the comp, people think. I also think that. What's it like to learn off someone like at that level? Like his game is obviously a really high level game, and for him to give you some pointers, it must be something like pretty surreal.
Yeah, to me it was a really great opportunity for me. I was super grateful. He'd come down to our captain's run, our training, and just have a watch. And it took some weight off my shoulders. Having him there teach me how to be calm on that edge and make those defensive reads properly.
He's definitely one to learn off. If you're going to learn off a center, he's a good one to learn off. And I mean, that Rabbitohs side, they've got some good players too. Obviously, Latrell plays fullback, but he's a great center in origin level as well. So there's a lot of good players there that you can learn off, which is good. And I mean, they call him the master coach for a reason. Wayne Bennett's down there too, coaching all those boys.
Yep.
So it must be cool to be a part of like a really professional system and see all those players around and doing bits and pieces. It must be like a totally different world down there when sort of it's all one group. Obviously, up in Queensland, you have South Logan. They're affiliated with the Broncos, but they don't train together or in the same area. It must be cool to have everyone in one location and you get to see sort of everyone day to day.
To me, it was really good being down there with those boys. Especially going in Heffron. I was in Heffron a couple of times. I'd use my laptop down there to do my homework and that for school. And sometimes Cody Walker and I would go sit down in the laptops and have a bit of a yarn. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Seeing
good,
seeing
eh?
all those first graders and yeah, just seeing all those first graders and what they do throughout their day of training and their captain's runs and just how professional they are is just really such a big eye opener to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
So do you get to watch much NRL like in your downtime? You obviously, you play a lot of footy. Do you like watching it as well?
Yeah, I try to watch most of the games I can, but I really enjoy watching the footy.
Do you mould yourself off any kind of play? Like, do you like a players, like how they play and try to add that little bit to your game, or?
Yeah, especially before every game, I watch a bit of Critter's defense and just how
Yeah.
calm he stays on that edge.
He's a freak, isn't he? I was lucky enough to go down there about 2 months ago, mate, and I got to watch him do a bit of his stuff and how relaxed and how calm and
Yeah,
how professional he is, what he does. But defensively, some of his body movements and feet, what he does is it's insane. So yeah, he's
yeah,
a
it's
very
just
talented man indeed. So you're
so
from New
yep,
Zealand too? That's correct.
yep, from New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Yep. Have you been over in Australia all your life, or did you move over?
Yeah, I've been in Australia most of my life. I think I moved over when I was 6.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I've been
nice.
over here most of my life.
Yep. How did you find the transition? Even just, I know it's like a really short season down in Sydney, but to move from Queensland, I know you knew you were coming home, but what was that transfer like to move down there? And did you get a bit homesick? Did they have good people around you to help you there?
Yeah, I did get homesick for the first couple of weeks. Because I stayed with my coach for South Sydney Rabbitohs, Cal O'Brien. He really looked after me real well. He'd get me out. We'd go do activities like he took me to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge and and the Opera House. That was
Okay.
really cool to me because I've never seen that stuff. I've never even been to Sydney, so that
Yep.
time was my first time going down there, and it was real cool. But when I was homesick, we had a lot of people help me out with me, and it was really cool. Jack Whiten actually spoke to me about how he was homesick when he moved to Canberra
Yeah.
to play, and he really stood out for me and was there while I was homesick.
That's so good, eh?
Yeah. Homesickness sucks
Mm.
because I went to boarding school for 5 years, and the first sort of year or two were terrible. Like you just, like your parents aren't there. You're a young kid. It is very, very hard, and especially, when you're trying to perform at a high level. You're playing like pretty elite level football. You got to show up every day, and a lot of people say, you got to have a good head, like play, like to be able to play good footy. And
Yeah,
it's good that like someone like Jack Whiten, who's very a veteran in the game, and your coach all helping you out, like that sort of stuff's really good to see. Um, what's the future hold now? Like obviously with the Rabbitohs, so you played Harold Matts. Are you still with the Rabbits, or what's the plan going forward for you now?
yeah. I'm still with the Rabbits. Well, I'm looking hopefully go down again next year to play Mats with a couple other boys, and
Yes.
So you're
so
still
the
Matt's
goal is to
age.
go
That's
back
good.
down next year. Yeah,
Because
I'm
you're
still
the
Matt's
lower
age.
age, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's crazy that you can sort of, now you sort of got that gauge of a season, how you sort of went at that bottom age. You can sort of step it up and be the top age and sort of know where you're at in the comp. It's pretty exciting. So going back down, playing there. Do you want to play? Do you get to play any footy back up here in Queensland, or trying to?
Yeah, right now I'm finishing out my club season with Wynnum Manly. We're going into our finals this Sunday, and hopefully if we win, we advance straight to grand final.
So
Yeah,
what are you
good.
playing there? Sort of is it like a Div 1 competition there?
Yeah, I play Nev Blair under 17s Div 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
nice.
footy.
Well, that's good. We'll hopefully get the win on Sunday. It'd be nice to get through to that grand final and play there. And it's exciting that you get to go back down to Sydney again. Like you've had that sort of first stint. You know what it's going to be like. You can get down there, and yeah, it should be exciting. Do you have any more, Sambo, before we jump into the set of 6? Or
No, not at all, mate. That's all I kind of wanted to have a bit of a chat about, mate. Yeah, so we'll
perfect.
get into
All
it.
right. So we finish every podcast with a set of 6. It's just 6 questions. So question 1, and I think I might know the answer to this already. What's the best stadium or ground you've played at?
Best stadium to me was Leichhardt Oval.
Wow, Leichhardt. I've heard
I
it's a
have
great
to,
stadium to
Yeah,
play at.
I have to agree. I was lucky enough when I was at SG Ball when I was down at Penrith, and we went there and played there, and it was one of the most surreal feelings every way. It's so cool, such a
yeah.
good field.
Leichhardt Oval. All right, question 2, and be honest. Well, who's your worst roommate you've had on a footy trip? I know you've been on a few, probably playing over the years. Throw anyone under the bus you like. All the other boys did, so it's all good.
Worst roommate I've ever had. We went over to New Zealand for Matt's Asher Pung. the most stinkiest butt ever.
Yeah,
It's the
nice.
most
Oh.
stinkiest butt ever.
There's always one of them in a team. Always one of them. Always. Question 3, and this could be at any sort of level you play at. Who do you think is one of the most underrated teammates that you play with or have played with?
Probably my fullback for Walters. Name is TT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice.
Mm.
All right. All right, question 4. If you could win 1 year's supply of something for free, what would it be?
Probably a bit of Asics. Probably a bit of
Asics.
Asics shoes.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Asic fan.
We've had a few
Yeah, see,
Nikes,
that's
new
all we-
Adidas.
Yeah, I love
few,
Asics.
Yeah.
We get that, even Nike, Adidas.
Yeah.
It's crazy, branding.
All right,
big.
question 5. If you weren't playing footy, what do you think you'd want to do for a job?
I'd probably be a caretaker.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to do caretaking or something like that. Yeah.
That's a good career.
Cool.
Like, it's very very wholesome and fulfilling career, I would say. So that is cool. And question 6, what is your go-to movie when you're switching off from footy? Or just your favorite movie, whatever you like?
Probably Hercules, the Disney
The OG
Cartoon
Hercules?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually watched that
We
recently.
get some good ones, eh?
I watched that recently. It's a great movie. It's a great
Mate,
movie.
just before you go, because what you just said about what you do after footy or you didn't make footy, do you academically at school? Are you a good student? Is it something you like try really hard at, or is that in like, does that make sense? Are you trying extremely hard at school, or you concentrating more at footy, or you really got something you're looking forward to after footy?
Yeah. Academically, I'm doing pretty good. I enjoy going to school.
Yeah.
And trying to balance those out between footy and schools, so I have enough time for school and then make enough time to play footy.
Yeah.
So when you went down to Sydney, what school did they put you in down there?
Oh, I didn't go to a school down in Sydney. I got my school. They said they can email me all my assessments, and I just have to get it done down there. So that's why I went into Heffron mostly.
Yeah, that's so good.
That is very good.
That's so good.
Well, Diezel, we appreciate your time, mate. Thanks for coming on and having a quick yarn about your career so far and things that are going. And we wish you the best of luck next year in Harold Mats. And I'm sure hopefully you can go a few better and get in that grand final. But yeah, we really appreciate your time, bro. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks heaps, mate, for coming
thank
on.
you.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.